for the fans. The glory for the pinstripes.
Brian Cashman just pulled the trigger on one of those trades that makes you put down your morning coffee and stare at your phone screen for 5 minutes just trying to process the logic. 4 players. The Yankees GM just shipped 4 prospects from our minor league system down to the Miami Marlins for a single name, Ryan Weathers. Yeah, you heard that right. We are talking about a package that includes outfielders Dylan Lewis and Brendan Jones, plus infielders Dylan Jasso and Juan Matheus. At first glance, it looks like we just emptied the middle shelf of our farm, doesn't it? The immediate reaction for a lot of you is probably shock at the sheer volume of bodies leaving the Bronx, but I need you to take a deep breath and look at the chess match being played here. We aren't handing over our future on a silver platter. We are betting big on a screaming need for the 2026 season. Jack Curry from the ES Network dropped the bomb first, and then Craig Mish from Sports Grid detailed exactly who was packing their bags. The reality is, while it stings to see young talent go, none of these kids were cracking our top 10 prospects list. Brendan Jones and Dylan Lewis were floating around that 15th and 16th spot, respectively. Are they good players? Without a doubt. Will they have careers in the league? Probably. But they are expendable pieces when the goal is to bring in a lefty arm with major league experience who still has an absurdly high ceiling. The focus here is the mound. It has always been the mound. With Cody Bellinger's situation, still a massive question mark in free agency. And honestly, if he signs elsewhere, we have offensive holes to patch up later. Cashman decided he cannot walk into April with question marks in the rotation. Is Ryan Weathers the answer to those questions? Maybe. He is a talent, son of an MLB player, former 7th overall draft pick. The pedigree is there. The arm is electric when he is right, but that is the magic word haunting every Yankees fan lately: health. We are bringing in a guy who missed 3 months in 2024 with a finger strain. Last season, it was forearm and lat issues that limited him to just 24 appearances. That is a medical history that flashes red lights in any analytics department, and that is exactly why we were able to land him without giving up a Yasson Dominguez or a Spencer Jones. It is a low financial cost gamble, but a high cost in terms of prospect volume. Cashman is looking at the peripherals, not just the injuries. Despite a turbulent September where he gave up 8 runs in his last 2 starts of 2025, Weathers posted a 3.99 ERA and 37 strikeouts in 38 and a third innings. That shows that when he is actually on the field, he can retire elite-level hitters. Before we continue dissecting how this new arm fits into Aaron Boone's rotation, I want to extend a quick invitation. If you want analysis that doesn't sugarcoat things for the front office and brings the reality of the locker room straight to your screen, hit that subscribe button right now. Here at Yankees Fan Central, we speak the fans' language. Now back to business. Where does Ryan Weathers fit into this complicated equation that is our rotation for 2026? Let's be honest about the current landscape. Garrett Cole is coming back. Obviously, he is the anchor. We have Max Fried, who was sensational, finishing 5th in the American League Cy Young voting, proving he was a monster acquisition. But what about the rest? Carlos Rodon performed surprisingly well, but we know he and Cole are constantly managing recovery and physical maintenance. That is where the arrival of Weathers becomes either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen. If we can keep this kid rested, limiting his innings and using him strategically, he could be the glue that holds the rotation together while the workhorses recover or rest. He offers Boone crucial innings in the middle of the season, those Tuesday night games against division rivals where you desperately need to save the bullpen. We also have young righties Luis Gil and Cam Schlittler knocking on the door, showing huge potential. But do you really want to trust the fate of the season entirely to rookie arms without a safety net? Weathers is that safety net. He brings National League experience. He has faced heavy lineups and he knows how to carry himself. The flexibility he offers in the short term is immense. Imagine having a lefty with his stuff coming out of the bullpen in playoff games, or taking over the fifth spot in the rotation and giving you 5 or 6 solid innings. That changes the team dynamic. Brian Cashman is betting that our medical and pitching departments can fix Weathers' durability, just like they have tried with others in the past. If it works, we will have one of the deepest and most dangerous pitching staffs in the league in the second half of 2026. If it fails, we lost 4 prospects who might never have reached Yankee Stadium anyway. It is the kind of calculated risk that defines championships. Now, I want to hear from you, the people who live and breathe Yankees baseball like I do. Do you think the price was fair? Shipping 4 players out, even if they aren't top tier, for a pitcher who struggles to stay healthy? Is this a genius move or an act of desperation from Cashman? I look at the forearm injury numbers and get worried, but I look at the potential of an elite lefty and get excited. Drop your opinion in the comments. I want to see if Yankee Nation is buying into this idea or if you think we just got fleeced by the Marlins. The season is coming and every move now is decisive. Let's keep watching.